I gotta woke up. I gotta woke up, Lord Jesus. Working all these hours got me disbobulated, but that's you keep on going. You just keep on going. So I'm telling myself that while I go live, I keep on going. Listen, I woke up to another email. Um, YouTube is changing now. The what they say? I'm telling y'all. Let me see what they said. YouTube is updating how they count their public views across YouTube. So now they are, as of today, as of Monday, the 24th of August, going forward after that, you can start to see new views matrix apply wherever views are shown on YouTube, which means creator will likely see their total views count increase faster moving forward. So basically, what they mean, as soon as somebody touch your video, um, that starts the view time. So what I'm trying to tell you is, it's time to start y'all channels. If you've been contemplating, um, you could do it from the comfort of your home. You can do it in between halftime, like it's the football game right now. It's fourth quarter right now, but I did content during halftime, you know. So you can do it from the comfort of your car. I'm telling y'all, YouTube has changed the game, and um, I know it can be a little nervous. You could be a little scared about YouTube, but there's different ways to make dinero from YouTube. Now, everybody's worried about, getting this golden envelope, the the gold, the Google AdSense envelope that lets you know you're really monetized. Um, Even after you get this envelope, you have to wait till there's $100 threshold in your bank before they cash you out. Now, that's why I said you got to start your channels and get to posting, because I got this envelope a couple months ago. I got monetized on March 24th, and it depends on your niche, what you, how you get paid out here. But what I can tell you is YouTube pays the 21st of every month, which is tomorrow. And what am I at? I think I'm at like 87.60. So they pay between the 21st and the 26th. Um, but that's just for the Google AdSense, y'all. There's quite a few other ways that you can make money on the streets of YouTube. Um, there's affiliate marketing. There's digital products that you can promote and put the link directly into your description. And you don't need to have the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to do that. Speaking of that, those 4,000 watch hours are going to change to 8,000 watch hours in February of next year. So, um, I've had a lot of coaches. I bought a lot of material from different people. And I'm pleased with what I've gotten so far. And it's really helped me even push out my own channels. And so you can have a faceless channel, y'all, where you don't have to show your face, or you can have a face forward channel. So I have in my description things that can help you with your YouTube journey, your YouTube faceless reels for melon type of reels. I got digital products that it's MRR ready to make your journals. And if you're wondering what MRR is, it's a type of language that digital products is. MRR is master resale rights, where you keep 100% of the profits and you don't need to do no work. All you need to do is just resell the program. And there's also PLR rights, which is private label rights, where you can just rebrand whatever you buy. Um, I just want y'all to know that there's different ways to make money out here. And then, of course, you got the done for you products, which is the done for you. I have it all. I have the MRR, which is you could just don't do nothing. You could buy it and resell it just the way it is. And yeah, I'm letting you guys know that the world is changing in so many ways. And there's so many ways to make money. And I just try to show you guys different ways how I be out here. Life is short. Life, we got one life to live, y'all. Y'all be seeing me out here with my treats. You see me out here with my baskets, selling baskets. Matter of fact, I'm about to get a she shed, y'all. Mm. And speaking of she sheds, let me tell you, I'm all over the place because I'm just gonna let you know things. Life is life is no joke, and I have I do baskets, and it's been such a blessing me blessing the community with the different baskets that I've made for Father's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, Valentine's Day. It's been a cup runneth over. And so, with that being said, I was like, I need a she shed. Someone is telling me to get a she shed. So I've been doing a lot of marketing for the she shed. And my conclusion is a tough shed. And me and my husband went to Home Depot, right? Looking at I think I might have dropped the video. I don't know. I can't remember these days. I'm working overtime and some more stuff yet. Let me tell y'all, these tough sheds here, you can design it any way you want, okay? And you can pick all the different colors. So what I learned though about these tough sheds is we went on Saturday and I went inside several of them, and the prices that's on the shed is not the prices, y'all. You got to get one of these brochures and then just call the number because what they selling in the stores is like a fully luxury shed, you know. So after my husband called the 800 number and we were like, we don't live in snow. We don't need some of the stuff that the shed that was on display had. So the one that I seen that I fell in love with was like $5,000. And by the time we called the 800 number, and I didn't need everything that I seen, my shed was now 4,000. Okay. So that was wonderful. And then they paired up with Home Depot where you can get a Home Depot credit card and get your shed and don't have to pay for 6 months. So that is good. I'm so excited. I'm about to show y'all the remodeling of the backyard so that I can get my she shed in there so I can be working out of my she shed for the baskets. And I'm very excited. More to come, y'all, more to come. Because y'all, I don't know, those who've been rocking with me and seen me on the basket hauls. And so I need space to put this stuff, okay? Um, the baskets have really been good to me. And people, I was sitting on a porch talking to my husband, and I had two people drive by. I can't remember everybody I sell to, y'all. And she just screaming out the window, I'm one of your persons who buy baskets from you. I said, well, thank you, sugar. So I definitely have built up the community in selling my baskets. And I'm watching a football game right now, right? Next year, the Super Bowl falls on Valentine's Day. And that Valentine's Day is a very big holiday for me when it comes to selling baskets. And so that's why I have to get my she shed together, okay? Hi, baby. Because I got to get ready for Valentine's Day. Not only is it Super Bowl day, it's Valentine's Day. And I have to get ready. So I am so happy that my she shed that I picked out is a whole lot cheaper than the price tag that I seen at the store. And I was able to pick out my own colors and trim. So my house is like gray and white, gray and white. It's like a light gray. You probably could see the walls. That is like a gray. And then it's trimmed with white around. And so my shed I got is probably like a smoky gray with white around it. So I'm very excited, y'all, that I'm gonna get me a she shed. And Shell Bell is gonna be in her she shed just to creating for y'all. Um and yeah, so I the main thing is I wanted y'all to know if you're looking for a she shed, don't just you go get the flyer, but make sure you call that number because you might not want that upgraded she shed that's there, or you might not need everything. Not necessarily that you don't want the upgrades, but my husband was like, what's this for? What's that for? The lady was like, well, if you live in snow, and we don't live in snow. Our weather gets like Vegas weather, 105 degrees. So we definitely don't live in no snow. Um, thank you, baby. We don't live in no snow. So with that being said, I was very glad that he called the 800 number and knocked off quite a bit of dinero on the she shed. So I'm excited, y'all, that we about to get a whole new backyard. My backyard is this big, but it's don't. I'm about to take up that big backyard like this for my she shed. So that I'm just so excited about that. But anyways, back to what I was saying about digital products, or back to what I was saying about YouTube in general. Um, the game has changed and now you can just use a lot of stuff to make content with. And I have stuff in my description um, that'll help you with your content. Like, I don't know if you pay attention to my shorts, but yeah, those go, viral when you put the right hooks on them. It's not long to February, but I just don't want everybody to get worried about this envelope because there's other ways to make dinero. Um, I've had this envelope for 4 months. I'm very happy that I got the envelope, but what I'm saying is when you're making your content, promote the stuff that you use so that people can notice you. Like, for instance, the tripod that I'm using to videotape, it was made by Tone Off, okay? Tone Off. And so it bends, it's flexible, it has a remote control to it. And when I went for a walk today with my neighbor, I was videotaping and I used this one right here. It's the small one made by Magic Pipe. And it comes out, you put your phone on here, and you can have an Apple phone, an iDroid phone, but it bends so that it can go this way or go tall, vertical or horizontal, I guess. Um, and you want to make sure you have a mic. Hopefully, you can hear me. My mic, hopefully, is still on. I got this thin fine. And the one thing I like about this one is, first of all, it holds a very good charge because I don't know the last time I've charged this up, maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. But it comes in a little case and it's a dual one. So I have one on, and then my vendor twin, she can use one. And then the receiver is connected to the phone so that you can hear me. But this is like a rechargeable case. Like I said, I don't remember the last time that I charged this. Maybe easy 3 or 4 days ago, but it holds a very good long charge. Is what I'm gonna say, and it comes with a lot of cords because I don't say that I lose a lot of things, but I'm so happy to know that they gave me multiple cords um, for people who might like to misplace things. And I just might happen to be one of those people that misplace things. So I'm very happy to know that they gave more than one of these cords. I just noticed that a couple days ago, and I was like, that is wonderful. Anyways, then they give you a little cord. The couch I'm sitting on, um, I call it a modern couch, movie theater style couch because and my grandson loves coming over here, pushing these buttons, lifting up the recliner. He don't feel right if he don't bring his butt over here and make sure he lifts. He don't care if you want to be lifted up or not. He gonna push these buttons and lift you up. But anyways, he just did that to me last night. That's what making me say that. This goes into the regular cords. I always just plug it into the side of my couch because my couch is a smart couch with all these outlets to plug in stuff. Okay. Um, thank you. Um, God bless you. Thank you. So yes, y'all, I'm definitely gonna be back to making baskets too. I love doing my treats, but I love my baskets. Even though my treats is my main thing. I started my channel, Shell Bill. I started my channel for the love of caramel. My sister Deanna. Oh, my love. Her birthday's Saturday coming up. We used to always make caramel cake. And so I love caramel. And then I would always take my kids to Disneyland and make sure I get several caramel apples, one to eat and one to take home. Well, I live about 6 hours from Disneyland, 6 to 8 on a good day. And I can't always go to Disneyland and get an apple. So YouTube teaches you a lot on these streets. I learned everything I know about my business of making apples and my business of making popcorn and my business of making baskets right here from these YouTube streets. And I'm very grateful for what YouTube has brought me here today to this point in life. Um, and so, yeah, everything I do, I've learned. And I just put my own little twist on it. But yeah, the foundation of what I do was taught from YouTube. And I'm grateful for all the creators that I've watched and learned from, and very grateful, like I said, to be where I'm at, y'all. So I guess I just like to give back in my own little way, pass it, pass it forward. And that's why I put so much love in my gift baskets when I create them. The themes that I create to make my baskets, and the stuff that I buy to make them unique and different, so that I can have people drive by, I guess, and say, "Hi, basket lady. I'll see you soon." Um, Makes it all well worth it. So me getting my she shed is just the icing on the cake. Um, my husband gonna get his man cage one day, but that she shed is also needed. It's gonna be wonderful to be in there making content, even when it's raining. He could be in here watching football in the living room because y'all, I took over the living room. If you watch some of the videos, I have taken over the living room, and so um, now, like, these are baskets; they are ready to go. Mm, I can show you, but these are some that were like leftover from Easter and stuff. So I am already ready for Christmas and Valentine's Day. I My husband like remodeled the garage and put shelves up, so I probably got about 50 baskets already ready for whatever holiday. I've never done Christmas baskets, and people say you should do Christmas baskets, but me and the rain outside don't get along. Now, I do some indoor events, and I have a couple planned. Um, so I might have to cross that bridge when I get there. But I normally don't bring a lot of baskets out because it be raining. And yeah, it's just, I feel, me personally, I don't do a lot for Christmas. Hi, Miss. My name is, my birth name was close to that. Instead of the O, and then I changed it. My name, daddy's name was Richard. Hello, my love. So, but I am excited about making a basket because I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I should just go ahead and try to do the Christmas. You never know. Maybe Christmas might not rain. It might be a nice, beautiful day and it's not raining. Um, so who knows? I might think about it. If it's not raining, I might. I'll pass that bridge when I get there, I guess. Because the weather definitely be funny style. I don't think it rained last year, to be honest, that week of Christmas. So you just never know what the weather's going to be like. I'm from the West Coast, the home of them San Francisco boys that are playing tonight. Um, I don't live far from SF. I was actually born in SF. So, San Francisco, what was I going to say? But yeah, the Super Bowl, like I said, is being held at where the San Francisco and the Rams are playing tonight. I guess that's called SoFi in LA. That's where the Super Bowl is going to be played at next year. hmm I think we hosted the Super Bowl this year at Levi Stadium because I was very mad that we were. I wasn't very mad that we wasn't there, but we had a lot of injuries. But we did host. Yes, the Bay Area hosted a lot of stuff this year. We hosted that, and I think we hosted a few of the World Cup games. So yeah, we were doing big things out here in the West Coast this year. I'm very grateful for that. I love sports. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And we're the home of the Warriors, Steph Curry and all them boys. Um, so yes, I love sports. So while my husband's in the living room, I could be in the back and he can watch me on the camera because I know him like a book. He'll break out his camera in a heartbeat. I mean, his phone in a heartbeat. Like when I'm selling baskets, he'll be in the back, but he'll take his phone and and look on the house camera to make sure his wife is okay. I can't help but love him for it, okay? Making sure nothing happens to his wife. I'm not mad at him for that, okay? Love it. He don't even like to leave when I'm selling baskets. He always want to know what days I'm doing it so that he could be here. Cause I'm not gonna lie, it gets really hectic and really busy. Like people pull up 3 and 4 and 5 cars at once, and so it does get a little hectic sometimes, so I have to be careful. That's why I like when my vendor friend is here to help me out. But sometimes she's not here, and I'll sell her stuff and sell my stuff, and but it gets really hectic, which is a beautiful thing. But you just have to watch people, and I make sure I only come downstairs maybe with 50 bucks in cash in my pocket, or maybe only 20. And then I'll come in the house and get cash and change or whatever, just to be safe. Just to be safe. You just never know. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all. I feel like it's late. It is. It's 10 o'clock. Your girl been working overtime. I've been special projects and things are going on, but God is good because that overtime money can go to the she shed. But I know I'm all over the place. What I wanted to tell y'all is to check out my description. I'll have links to my store where if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, this is the time. I have in my link, the faceless reels that all you need to do is go in the chat and ask them for a hook, put your hook on. Actually, I'm gonna do a tutorial on how I make my videos. Because people be wondering how, and I do it as easy as possible. I don't do no CapCut yet. I haven't used CapCut yet, but it's on the list. But I could tell you I use chat and my phones, between the 16 and the 17. And I showed you the tripod and the speaker. That's all you need to make videos. And all you need to make digital products, since we speaking on that, is a phone, the internet, and a laptop or a desktop. And you don't even need no experience, y'all. All you got to do, step one, you can get a little piece of paper, write it down, or rewind this. But you just need to create your business name, and you can do that by a Google search. And then you can ensure that you got a domain name, which is like the .com that comes after that email, or .io, that is for digital products. And then step two, you want to create your digital store. And so your digital store is held on different platforms. I use the Stand Store. That's where all my coaches use. Now they got the Beacon, they got PayHip, but I use Stand Store. When I first signed up, it was 14 days for free. After that 14 days, you could do another 14 days for free. But after that 30 days, you got to pay that $29.99. Okay. But I heard Beacon is free, if I'm not mistaken. I just know the Stand Store in which I use is, and I'm not very techy, y'all. There's some techy stuff I like, but I'm not very techy at all. So this is why I'm telling y'all. The Stand Store is what I chose because I'm not that techy type of girl. And it walked me right on through the process and made life a lot easy. Okay. So that's what I chose. And I was very fearful at first, but then I had to realize that I use digital products to help me get out of debt. Like I don't know why I didn't bring them over here, but I had a stack of credit cards, y'all, like a huge stack, probably, I don't know, 17 credit cards at least. Um, with all different APRs. Now, I was telling my girlfriend, now I was promoting on TT Streets, what I'm telling you now. Um, and I was telling TT Streets that my girlfriend, I was telling her what I'm doing out here with the digital products out here in these streets. And she told me she had 53 credit cards. And I said, 53 credit cards? There's only 31 days in a month. That means one of them days you was paying something twice and three times. And so that just goes to what I've been trying to teach people is uh, financial literacy. Because what I was telling people is when I was 18, I lost my mom when I was 16 years old. So I didn't know nothing about no darn credit cards. And they don't teach you credit cards in high school. They don't teach you what to do with credit cards. All you know is you get them pre-approval letters that I still get to this day saying you approve for a credit card and you just fill it out and next thing you know you got a credit card and then you apply for one, then you got two, three, and it's just a domino effect. And here it is, you got a wallet for the credit card. So I was so glad I live in California that our governor, Mr. Newsom, I love him to death, he um, was actually in my goddaughter's classroom. I think it was time then flew by. We're already in August. It could have been the beginning of this year or the end of last year. He announced that he's going to make it mandatory that teachers teach financial literacy in school. Now, I have three girls, but I have a set of twins. So one of my twins is a teacher for the San Francisco school district. I can't remember what grade she teach. I'm gonna have to text her and ask her. I think she teach fifth grade, maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna have to ask her. Did she have to change her way of teaching in her classroom? I'm gonna make sure I do that, and then I'll let you know tomorrow what she said. But I just remembered Gavin Newsom. I'm sorry I'm looking like that. I live on a corner. It just sounds like somebody's just, I mean, I know you can talk, but like really close to my stairs. But my light would have came on, so I'm all right. Um, so I'm glad that he ordered for schools to teach financial literacy because it's very important. It's way too easy to get in credit card debt and then it's harder to get out. So I found a lady on these streets that was selling budget templates and I got organized and got myself out of debt. And then now I didn't even know they were digital products. I just bought the stuff and used it. And but now I know. Now I know what it was. So all I'm saying, my loved ones, is I have um digital trackers and not just stuff to help you get out of debt, or if you're not in debt, if you just want to help with your YouTube channel. Yes, I have all that lovely good stuff, and I'm just a chatting, but I just wanted to let you know there's many ways to make dinero, and YouTube is a wonderful platform for you to promote your products through your description. Um, and so you open your store with your store. That was step three. Step two, step three was a different language. The different type of languages they call it lingo, or different type of um, verbiages they use for digital products. And like I said, the MRR, which was the master resale rights, that you keep 100% of the profit, and then you can sell it for more than what you bought it for. You can sell it for what you bought it for. It's up to you. Okay. You don't have to do no work. There's no reselling of none of that. I mean, yeah, you can resell it, but You don't have to change anything, is what I meant to say. You can resell it. And then the PLR, which is the private label rights, where you can resell it, but you have to rebrand it. So if you bought the items and it was pink, you probably got to change it to purple. That's what they mean by rebranding. And then the done for you, where it's already done for you. Now, there's a platform that you could go into called Etsy, and you can actually type in their search bar, um, PRR, and then the type of niche. And you're probably wondering, well, what is a niche? Well, a niche is like relationships. You talk about wealth or uh, motivational. That's doing real well out here. Health, relationship, finance. So, and these days, parenting is a good one that I see that is doing very well. To be honest, I think I'm gonna make something for parents with kids with autism or how grandparents how to. My grandson has autism, and baby, um, he's nonverbal, and you have to be extra patient. And so I was like, I need to write a digital product on that. Okay. So I'm just saying there's all kind of different digital products ideas that you can create and make it a PDF and you put it on your store and you sell it at a very reasonable price. And yeah, you promote it on these streets through your description. So back to going on to the Etsy store, you can go on there and under the search bar. I'm doing a little type motion and type MRR and then your niche. And so what happens is it'll bring up all them products. So for instance, if your niche was debt free journey or debt free tracker, you could type up debt free tracker. It's going to pull up all these different things that all these different templates that people made, all different prices, and um, you have to read the description because um, you want to purchase a PDF only because it's easy to print. And if you're not tech savvy, that is the way to go. It's the PDF one. And you also want to read the description because most likely they give you something for free. They might give you anything related to the topic that they're selling. So um, you want to make sure you include something for free. And so you could just save that product. Now, what I am going to suggest is I don't like price gouging. And what I mean by that is, you know, but it's almost kind of like um, when you buy something for $5 and then you turn around and sell it for 65. That's price gouging. And you don't want to do that. You want to have some morals about yourself, basically in a nice, pretty way. You just don't want to do that. I guess that's why I take so much pride in my gift baskets because um, I'm very keen on that. I don't like to price gouge nobody. I want people to get what they paid for and some actually. And yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. So you can then take that item that you purchased from that Etsy store if you like and add it directly onto your stand store if you wanted to. That's step 5. You can add that directly onto your stand store. Now, the 3 things that you want on your stand store um, is a join my email button. And what that join my email button does is you use that email to capture traffic for leads. and that helps drive traffic for possible sales. So you want that email button on your store so that it can get people's email, because first of all you want to be able to build your email list, and you don't know about these platforms. Something can happen, your page can go bye-bye by mistake, and then there goes all the people that you knew. So at least the email, you're able to connect with people and reply back to them. So that's the good thing about the email list. And secondly, when I said to read the description on the Etsy product and they gave something away for free, well, you want to make sure you give something away for free too on your store. It can be a one page template, it can be a fill in sheet, it needs to be something for free that you give away. And then you're probably wondering, well, how do I make money? Well, you make money by adding the product to your store. So either the product that you got from the Etsy store, or um, a product that you create. Like I said, I wanted to make an autism digital product, or what's already in my digital hope. Um, can go onto your stand store. Okay. So that's how you make money, right? And you can set a launch date. Okay. And so then you're probably like, well, how would I promote those items? How would people know that I'm selling? And that's been my biggest mistake. I've just been making videos and ain't promoting the digital products. I've just been doing my, because you can see I've been all over the place. But I said, Shelly, well, if you want people to know about the digital products, you got to say something. So, okay, let me say something about the digital products and how it helped me. So, the 49ers are just terrorizing LA right now. Anyways, so you can send text message. So I know I'm quite sure. I know I get several text messages a day, um, and send several text messages a day. So that is a wonderful way to promote. The holidays is coming up. You know how many people send you a happy Thanksgiving turkey text message and you reply back, and Merry Christmas and all those good text messages, group text messages, single. That same way you could promote your digital products to people. That is a very good way to promote your digital products to people. And then direct messaging, like people are sending me messages, you can send them a message. And then video content, you can make a video for at least, short form videos. And I'm going to talk about shorts because I think I did earlier. Shorts can change their game too. But you can do short videos, 6 to 7 seconds with a hook on your video, or you could do a long form video and talk about the digital products. Like next week, once I'm done with all this overtime that I'm doing right now, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to create the digital products and what it looks like and how to make the hook on the video. I'm going to do that next week. Um, but, anyways, that's what you do, right? And so, email marketing, you can email people, email them back from the free button, or people at work don't use work email. You can ask them for their personal email because you don't want to get fired from using your work email to promote your stand store. You don't want to do that. We all need our jobs. We got to keep a roof over our head until we can do better, right? We definitely don't want to lose no job about no company's email. That's for sure. So ask them for their personal email, and then of course word of mouth. But before the word of mouth, the the text message, direct message, video, and email can all be done faceless. You don't have to show your face to do none of those contents. So those people that are shy and don't want to show face forward, you can still do a YouTube channel faceless, and still promote your digital products faceless. Okay. Um, and then, of course, the good old fashioned way, mouth to mouth, word, mouth to mouth, when you're talking to folks on the streets, you could promote business cards, flyers. And then, lastly, is your most lucrative way in promoting your digital products. And I love how I say lucrative way, and I haven't been doing it very well, but it's okay. Because I'm telling you, live streaming is the best way to get your digital products out to people and attract to people is via lives um, on all platforms. Um, but I love YouTube. YouTube is evergreen. You can other platforms they're only on for a little while, but you might get business from them. But you're only on for a little while. YouTube is evergreen. You can go back to it from years to come and still make money from your videos, from people watching your videos, your lives. So, and speaking of lives, when you go live, I don't know how many people is watching me because the numbers always change, but the people that's watching now are able to watch now. But tomorrow, I have to go on my background of my live and change it from private to public so that more people will see. And so your lives count as your watch time. Those are wonderful ways to get watch time hours too, is to go live. So as you're trying to grow on YouTube, lives is a wonderful way to grow because it's watch time hours. So as people are watching you, the time is ticking. The time is ticking. So even if you're not selling digital products and you're just trying to you're trying to just grow your channel, live is how you can grow your channel. Going live and videos, 8 to 20 minutes long. That's the long form, how you get more watch time hours is long form videos. So the shorts attract people, the shorts attract subscribers, but your long form videos also is how you get your watch time hours. And since we're on a race to get watch time hours, you want to go live and make videos for 15, 20 minutes because that 20 minute is that sweet spot. So that ads, because at the end of the day, you do want the golden envelope, but you don't have to get the golden envelope to make money. You can have 50 subscribers and sell digital products and make money from YouTube, from your digital products. Having YouTube be your funnel to your digital products. So that just making money from the um, Google AdSense is just the icing on the cake, to be honest. So you make money through courses, and that's why I'm about to open up a cohort that starts September 1. Those who might need help on a debt-free journey, trying to get organized or need help with their YouTube channel. It's going to be a cohort that starts September 1 because I'm down to help people however I can. We only got one life to live, and I'm going to live it by helping people to the day I leave here. It's my calling, apparently. So, with that being noted, since it's my calling to help you, hopefully you're here to take all of Shelley's blessings she got to offer you. So, on that note, I know it's officially time to go. Happy Thursday. I'll see you on Friday, God willing. And keep on going, keep on stepping. There's so much on the other part of your determination of wherever you're trying to get to in the world. changing your mindset means so much. So, and if you're stressed out, don't be stressed. We can help each other. So, hopefully, I gave you some good YouTube tips, some good tips about digital products. Check your girl out. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will talk to you later. My husband said hi too. Hi. Bye, y'all.